Hey guys, Steve here from Tech Toy Tinker. I just wanted to go over a couple things from the requests and also just show you guys a couple new things that I've been working on. So, I was asked about Monster Hunter on PSP, so I'll just play that quick. I'm not going to go super far into the game. I've already tested it myself, so could have and should have put a save state in there, but oh well. I did save a game though, so it should cut out most of the loading times. Apparently my kitten wanted to say hello. There's the occasional stutter, but it's very rare. It looks great, as you can see. I'm just trying to hold out long enough to actually get to the gameplay so I can move around a little bit. Should be right after this. I guess I still gotta wait a moment. I'll give it about 20 seconds. If I'm not moving the character on my own, then I'm going to exit because I've got other stuff to show. There we go. Perfect timing. As you see, you can run, talk to people. Everything's going okay. So that's there. That's Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Another game I was asked about was Grand Theft Auto. I decided to go with Vice City because, well, it's a little bit more demanding than Liberty City Stories. And judging by the way that Chinatown Wars looks, I'm assuming it's more demanding than that as well. So I figured I'd just go for the hardest one to emulate and save everybody the time, because if this works, the rest will. And it does, I tested it. The one thing about it is, though, it will get a bit choppy unless you turn on 1x frame skip, which can be done by pressing this button right here, like so. That occasional lag that you hear there is about as bad as it gets. I'm not sure you'd want to turn up frame skip to 2 to avoid that, because it's very intermittent, like as you've just seen. It hasn't happened in a moment. So, there's a little bit better of a look at PSP. Also, all the games you see in this list I've tried. Most of them are on videos, actually. And that was the wrong button. Anyway, so that was the first thing. And somebody else asked me if Star Fox on Super Nintendo would work. The answer is convoluted. Yes, it does. However, the default emulator that this ships with is SNES 9X, which it does not work on. So what I've done is I went and switched it to SNES 9X 2010, where I know that Star Fox was supported, and then took it a step further just because I'm me, and I converted it into an MSU1 game. So this will be Star Fox with CD quality audio. So I guess to be a more direct answer to that is it did not work at first, but only because of the emulator used, so I switched to one that it would work on. As you can see, it works nice, no lagging, sound is good. My driving is terrible, but what else is new? So there you go, there's Star Fox. That'll answer that question. And now we're on to what I've been working on lately. And that is, well, as you can see, I've added this, the Sufami Turbo by Bandai. Super Famicom, Family Computer Disk System, Family Computer. That's so you can keep the overseas variant of the ROMs. I've tested those as well. I mean, I can go into it real quick just while we're here, but it's not, it's just a regular. Oh, I remember to put a save state this time. What I'm really wanting to show you guys is hiding back here. There we go, N64DD. Now, why are you showing us this, you might ask? Well, because I found something really cool recently. Ocarina of Time had a development disc released called Dusk and Dawn. It was meant to be an expansion pack. And somebody found it and dumped it, and I found some instructions as to how to turn Ocarina of Time into this. I went ahead and saved a file here, so this should make it pretty fast, but for those of you that are familiar with Ocarina of Time, you'll notice the difference almost immediately as soon as the game starts. Like it's very quick to be apparent how different it is. All new world, all new quest lines, and it works great on the Odroid Go Advance. Because I have to watch it. When I do the final pre-launch video of the device, I will put in the description certain links, like the link to the Git where you can get what you need to make this game, for example, to patch Ocarina of Time with the expansion to make it bootable, along with just whatever else I think you guys need to know. I will be sure to sit down and type out a list of which specific BIOS is needed for which emulator, because obviously I can't include them. So I will make sure you guys know which ones you need to be looking for. N64 and PSP do not require a BIOS, but some emulators will. Can I skip yet? Nope, still don't love me. There we go. And you can see almost immediately things are different. What I really want to do is get out to the world map so I can show you guys. Oh, I went to the wrong door though. It's down this hallway here. Now, when we come out into the kingdom, you'll see immediately what I'm talking about. Look. So there's something cool for you guys to check out. You can get this now. It'll run on other devices, but I don't know. I did it on here because it's what I'm working on now. While we're here, quickly, there is, if I can remember the name of it, there's an expansion for F-Zero, as well as some Mario Paint games, Doshin the Giant pre-GameCube release, which was supposed to be on N64DD, SimCity 64. I think about 10 games, give or take. There's also Mario 64 on the disc, but there's no purpose to using that because it's the same thing. They didn't change anything. They just ported it so that they could showcase the disk drive working. Oh, here's SimCity right here. Not the game I was looking for, but, you know. Also, in case you guys are wondering what this gray stick attached to the toggle this is, oh, there we go. There's F-Zero. That gray stick is a Module 5 Odroid Wi-Fi USB adapter. The one that comes with the device works perfectly fine. I just found this to be a little bit faster speeds. And I had one, so may as well use it. Now, you'll see there's a little bit of choppiness in the audio here, as happens in a lot of games, but it will clear up once I actually get into the game. Apparently I just pushed all the wrong buttons. Anyway. Wrong button. Now you can see the audio cleared up a lot, and it has absolutely no bearing on the gameplay either way. So yeah, this is F-Zero with an expansion. They've added a course builder and some other interesting features into the game. I'm not going to do Conkers right now, simply because of the fact that I don't have a save file there, and the load thing, like the full motion video, is very long. That does lag, but it also clears up once you get inside the game. So there's just a brief look at what I've been working on so far. It's up to 51 different systems we got going right now. And yeah, that's about it. I will be doing another video or two. February the 6th, I believe, is the shipping date for these items. I will have Retro Arena finished and ready for public release by the time the device drops, and a link will be made available as well. As always, thank you for watching. Take care.